Event in Chicago. In a memorandum submitted to the Chinese Consulate in Chicago, the Indian American community urged Chinese Consulate to stop supporting Pakistan. The community leaders said Pakistan is a hub of terrorism and is constantly manufacturing company of terrorists while harboring and nurturing them to be dark men of death. Indian Americans from in and around Chicago held this peaceful protest outside Pakistani and Chinese diplomatic missions.
Recently, on February 14, 2019, around 40 Central Reserve Police Force personnel were killed in an attack attempted by suicide bomber in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir. Responsibility for the attack was claimed by the Pakistan-based Islamist militant group Jaish-e-Mohammed. A pledge was made to declare Pakistan as a terrorist nation, and China was completely against the judgment over an incident. This led the Indian Americans of Chicago to protest in front of Pakistan and Chinese embassy in Chicago.
Well, the Indian American community in Chicago first went in front of the Consulate of Pakistan on Michigan Avenue, and now we are in front of the Chinese Consulate trying to protest against China's support of terrorism. On one side, China says that they are against terrorism, but when it comes to United Nations Security Council, they have consistently blocked naming of Lashkar-e-Toiba leader as well as Jaish-e-Mohammed leader as proscribed terrorists. All the Western countries, in fact all other members of Security Council have supported it, and China has used its veto to block it. We are appealing to the Chinese Consulate, and we gave a memorandum there. They stop doing this double talk and call terrorism as terrorism and stop using their veto to block Azhar Masood and Lashkar-e-Taiba leaders being called terrorists. Thank you.
Thanks to India that China sits on the Security Council chair permanently. It was a chair given to India as a charter member of UN, but India gave it to China, and today China misused that chair to veto against declaring Masood Azhar a terrorist, an international terrorist. China stopped playing double game, declared terrorist Masood Azhar a terrorist of the international terrorist, and so the world can take action against him.
Several Indian Americans were seen protesting before the Pakistani consulate in Chicago. With placards displaying "Stop supporting terrorism," the protesters chanted "Bharat Mata Ki Jai" and demanded that Pakistan be declared a state sponsoring terrorism.
Those who support terrorist country is also a terrorist. China should not support a terrorist country called Pakistan. If they support Pakistan, it means China also a part of the game. Thank you.
We are here in Chicago downtown protesting against China embassy, Pakistan embassy, and asking them to stop terrorism and support Masood Azhar to supporting and declare a terrorist.
Indian Americans in this peaceful protest outside the Pakistani and Chinese diplomatic missions urged the Chinese consulate in Chicago that Beijing should stop sheltering and supporting hardline extremist terrorists at the United Nations.
It's time for a very short break now.